Hi there, Brady Barrows with the RRDI, and this is Season 2, Episode 3. And I thought I'd talk about some different things. The epilogue is that I sure wish we had like an RRDI Rosacea episode theme music. Are any of you Rosaceans a musician that you could write some theme music that we could intro Rosacea episodes with? And it'd be like our theme song, theme music that you'd recognize it. It'd be like, wow, that's pretty cool. That's Rosacea music. That'd be cool. If you have that gift, you're a musician, and you want to help, volunteer, okay? And if you know how to write lyrics and you could write a Rosacea song, we need the RRDI Rosacea song, and it's got to be about Rosacea and the suffering that we go through and all the things that we try to do to control Rosacea. If you could write some really good lyrics, and then we could find a musician that can put the best music you ever heard about Rosacea for the RRDI, and it'd be like something that would catch, and on all the Rosacea social media groups, all over there at Facebook and Instagram and Reddit and all that, they go, have you heard the song that the RRDI put out about Rosacea? You got to hear it. And it catches, and people are attracted to the RRDI. That would be incredible if you're a lyricist and you're a musician. I'd like to appeal to somebody to help. I mean, you have Rosacea. Do you want to help other Rosacea sufferers, and you're a musician and a lyricist? Help. Come to the RRDI. That's what I'm talking about a lot, is volunteering, because volunteering, all the statistics show that volunteering has dropped in the USA. The USA used to be the #1 country for volunteering. And now it's dropping down like all the other countries, and people aren't volunteering. The only volunteer for the last 2 or 3 years that have really helped me there's only one. Her name is Apurva Tade, and she's a research biologist who has Rosacea, but she has a life of her own, and she can only volunteer so much. But she's the only one who's been volunteering and really helping me, and she's been loyal, and I really appreciate her. And she's the assistant director, and I think we're going to have to make her the director of the RRDI because she's the only one doing anything. The other 2 board members, they at least meet once a year, because that's the requirement to be a nonprofit. You got to have a board meeting, okay? And we have one every year, and I get them together on Zoom, and we have our board meeting. There's not much to talk about because the only thing we're doing is our website. And we had our meeting in 2022. We'll have another one in 2023. If you want to serve on the board of directors, just ask. Well, maybe I can get you on the board. Okay? And then we have 1,600 members, over 1,600 members, and not one of them, not one, has stepped up to volunteer. Not one. They can't even post. We don't even have members who post on our website, right? And I know everybody's got their Rosacea, they got their own issues. It's really difficult right now. Everybody's having a hard time. Prices are going up. Everybody's having troubles and problems, I know. And Rosacea gets worse when we're under stress, and you know that. And I know it's difficult, but what is it? Why is it that Rosaceans can't get together in the RRDI? Why is it that they prefer the social media? I talk about that a little bit later again, and I have a whole video on that. But is it really too much to ask you to volunteer? 1,600 members. You can't even make one post a month. How long does it take to write a post about your rosacea experience and what you know about rosacea, what you're doing about it, or if you have a question? How long does it take a post? 10 minutes? 15? And you don't want to try to help the RDI and do a little engagement and try to show your support. That's all you got to do to help. We get about 6,000 visitors each month because we can look at Google Analytics and it tells us that. Now, how many of those are rosaceans? Well, I don't know. There's no way to know, to differentiate. I would say at least half are spammers and trollers because that's all the activity that we see in the past year. And so, but I think at least half of the people are actually suffering from rosacea and they found our website and they're looking. Okay, well, they can only see about 5% of our website because we've quarantined off and blocked it all off to just subscribers, right? So that leads into the next subject, subscriptions. Okay, we started subscriptions in February, and if you watch season 2, episode 1 of Rosacea episodes, yep, it explains why we did this, and it tells the whole history. And towards the end of it, I mentioned that guests are allowed to post for free without registering. Well, for 2 more months, we tried to see if this would work. And guess how many? Well, we got in our first 2 months, February and March, we got 4 subscribers, and then May and June we got 4 subscribers. So we have now a total of 8. Okay, at this rate, we're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. We do the math, and it's just not going to happen. So anyway, but at the end of that episode 1, I mentioned that guests could post for free. And guess who? Just guess who posts every day. Spammers and trollers. And most of them are in the Russian language. I don't know if you've ever dealt with this, but I have. And I've been doing it every day. I go in there and I cull out all of them. Not one legitimate post about rosacea. Just spammers and trollers. And then we just have to cull it out, delete it. And I got tired of it. I said, that's it. I'm done. And so I turned off guests can post. It's over. If you want to post, you got to subscribe. If you don't want to post, it's up to you. But if you want to post, you got to subscribe. So that's our, at the end of June, that's the report I'm giving you now. And we have enough money in the bank probably to last till the end of the year, till December. And if we don't get 100 subscribers, we're going to sink. We're going to go. The RDI is toast. So I don't know more. Yeah. So, I can't keep it going by myself. And that's why I'm making these videos. I've made over 100 videos. I've tried to help people that just want to look at videos. What's going on with the RDI? 100 videos on rosacea. Okay? And this is another one to help you explain what the RDI does. Okay, what does it do? Well, first off, if you want to know, how do we spend our money? Okay, well, we believe in transparency. We even have a post on that. Transparency and balancing that with privacy. We try to keep you private, but at the same time, you want transparency. How do we spend our money? I explain it real clear down to the dime. This is what we spend our money on. We're not spending our money like the National Rosacea Society that spends 60% of its donations on private contractors that are owned by one of the board members. Actually, now 2 of the board members. And they own that private contractor company that the NRS gives most of its money to. And we're not like the AARS, that's the American Acne and Rosacea Society. They're composed of all dermatologists. And what do they spend most of their money on? Dermatology conventions for dermatologists. Okay, we don't do that either because we're not supported by the skin industry. Both those two websites that are nonprofits for rosacea are skin industry supported websites and organizations, nonprofits. The skin industry and all of the money that they spend is mostly from them. And if you look at the research they're doing, it's all to support the skin industry. And you can imagine what kind of reports and research they're doing. So if you lose the RRDI, which is independent of the skin industry, we rely totally on rosaceans for donations. We haven't been able to get the skin industry to give us a dime. You know why? Because they support the other two. They don't like us. Okay, so the skin industry won't give us any money. So do you have any ideas on how? I'm trying all my ideas I can, but I'm 72 years old. I'm not going to be around much longer. And you want to let this thing die? I can tell you, I can give you the keys to the RRDI and you can just take over. But you gotta join us and show me how to do it, and explain to me why my ideas are all old and antiquated and, oh man, we got to do something new here. Well, come on, bring it on. So if the RRDI, it dies, what do you got stuck with? Well, you got the NRS and the AARS and you got the Canadian one. And I don't even know what that thing does, but it's supported by the skin industry. That's all you got. Oh, no, wait. I just remembered you've got rosacea social media sites, those groups on Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, TikTok, Twitter, all the social media things, LinkedIn. And the RRDI, they have those accounts too, because everybody says, oh, you got to have those accounts. If you want to survive on the internet, you got to have these accounts. And so we do. But does anybody post in those? No. They don't post in those either. They like these favorite little groups that are huge. Are they doing anything about rosacea other than talking about it? They're not doing anything but talking about rosacea. Do you want to do something? Engage in rosacea research and development. That's what we're about. That's our mission. Read our mission statement. It explains clearly what we do. We're not able to do it because we don't have support. We're going to die. I'm telling you, in 2023, we're going to die. Why is that? Well, the Envision Community platform that we've chosen, which everybody hates, all the rosaceans, they tell me, oh, I don't like your platform. I hate it. I don't like it. It's terrible. I like social media. That's what I like. Okay, well, we have all our data, which is huge, a huge amount of data on rosacea, logically categorized so that you can search. We have a search engine that's really good. You can really do rosacea research with the RRDI. If you join and subscribe and go in, you're going to see how much we got. We got a bunch of rosacea data. It's going to be lost. Poof, gone in 2023. Why? Because the Envision Community platform that we've supported loyally since 2006 is raising their prices by 50%. And there's no way we can pay the next year's thing. We ain't got it. Unless we get some subscribers or somebody that donates. We're done. We're toast. Okay? And it'll be gone in 2023. But you'll always have your rosacea social media. And you'll always have the NRS, the AARS, and the Canadian rosacea guys that whatever they do. All right? That's what you got left. And what do you think the RRDI should be doing? Well, why don't you tell us? Post. Engage. You could just volunteer to post and say, this is what you should do. the RRDI stinks, and you guys need to do this and this and this. Okay, we can talk about it, but how do you go about doing this, this, and this? I've been doing this for a long time, and we're like, I tried T-shirts. Yeah, it's like, oh, maybe T-shirts, right? So I did a T-shirt, but the local T-shirt company here that lives near me, it costs $20, and so that we don't get a dime for that. It costs $20 for the T-shirt, but they put our logo and they do whatever you want. You know, makes it look real pretty. And if you got a better idea on that, I don't know how to do it. That's all I know. Maybe you can figure something out like that. Maybe if we sold T-shirts, that would somehow make us survive. I don't know. You got any other ideas? Well, we're offering a free jar of the ZZ cream. I got a case of them that our sponsor Demodex Solutions gave us a case, and we're giving them away if you donate a $120 subscription. That's a 10-year subscription. You'll be a subscriber for 10 years, and you get a free jar. We're going to pay you the shipping to send you that jar, and it costs about $7 or $8 to ship that to you. Okay, but the jar's worth about $45-50, and all you got to do is give us 120. Oh my goodness, what a deal! Well, nobody's doing it. All right. Well, anyway, got any other ideas? Okay, so think about our rosacea data. Think about it. What a shame that all the rosaceans want is free information. They want to just stick to talking about rosacea over at Rosacea social media. No real actual research and development. Just talk. That's all they want. What a shame that a rosacean can't donate $1 a month. $1 a month. Now think about the power of $1 a month. Let's say for some reason we got popular and we got 10,000 members, and every member donated $1 a month. How much money do we have? 10,000 in 1 month. How much do we have in a year? We have $120,000. Woo! What can you do with $120,000? You can get the attention of the medical community. Did you know that? If you have money, you can get the attention of the medical community, and we can engage in some novel rosacea research that we want. And we say, well, we want this kind of research. We don't want what the skin industry's supporting research. We want this research. What a novel idea. You know, that's what patient advocacy is all about. That's what this nonprofit is all about. And it's going to be gone, and I'm appealing to you to help save it. And that's why I'm making this video. This is episode 3 of the 2nd season. And I don't think we're going to have a 3rd season. Looks pretty grim. But if you want to, you say, well, I just prefer my social media. Well, volunteer to do it on our RRDI, Rosacea social media accounts. You could post there. And then, but you gotta support our website, our home base, or otherwise all this rosacea data is going to be gone. And I keep hearing, oh, but your website is so bad. I don't like it. I just don't like it. If you can go into Facebook or Twitter or things like that, you can navigate through a forum. It's not that hard. You can navigate and do research. And I think if you just deep dived into it and started looking in the categories that we have, it makes sense. But, I'm an old fogey. I'm 72. And all these young rosaceans, they got better ideas. Well, they're just going to have to talk about their better ideas when the RRDI goes on their favorite social media site. And I hope you enjoy it, because I gave it a big run, but It don't look good. Everybody, I did all this research and they say subscriptions is the way to go. And so far it hasn't worked. And we got till the end of the year and it's over. So think about it. Do you want the RRDI to keep going? Do you want to be a part of it? Well, join the RRDI, subscribe, donate, volunteer, do something, and tell me how to run it. And hey, I'll give you the keys. I'll give you the whole thing, give you the whole ball of wax. You can just take over and do whatever you want with the RRDI. I'm telling you the truth. You can do this if you want. And you can make a bunch of money on nonprofits if you figure it out, because nonprofits make lots of money. And you could start paying yourself a salary and all that. That's what most nonprofits do. So if you really want to step up to the plate and try to help, I urge you to join the RRDI. Thanks for watching episode 3, season 2.